My name is Dr. William Wanker. Today's date is September 15th, 2011. This is my first session with Marshall McPherson. For legality reasons, and should this come up in court at a later date, I have a 4cc tranquilizer dart loaded in a pistol should I need to protect myself or any others if I feel needed. All right, Mr. McPherson, please enter the room. Now, Mr. McPherson, can you kindly sit down on the couch? Look, Doc, I don't fucking care. I'll stand, I'll sit, I'll do what the fuck I want. I don't want to be here. I'm here by the order of the Vancouver Nightmare and its staff. I don't want to talk to you, so you're going to get paid whether I do or not, an obscene amount of money for just sitting here listening to my fucking problems. You know what? If you want to do that, if I want to tell somebody my problems, I go to the subway. I go to any fucking bus stop here in the city. Because you know what? There's people out there that just come up to you and tell you their life fucking story like you honestly give a sweet shit about them. And you know what? They just don't fucking get it. They won't leave you alone. They keep talking. And they keep saying the same fucking story over and over and over and over like you actually give a shit. And you know what? I expect you get the same thing all the fucking time. People tell you the same fucking problems, and you honestly don't give a fuck. All that you care about is your fucking paycheck at the end of the day and nothing else. All right, Mr. McPherson, please sit on the couch. You know what? Fuck. Whatever, Doc. Whatever. Look, Mr. McPherson, these have been prescribed to you because you have an unnatural amount of aggression and anger. And the team is trying to root out the cause of that anger and aggression to help them, help you, help everyone that is around you. Because at times it can be a little scary with you threatening other players, with you hacking and slashing at other players' legs. Let's get one thing straight, Mr. Wanker. Slashing somebody else's legs, the only other person's legs I have ever slashed is Michael Abdallah's. And if there's one player in the SHL that deserves to have their legs slashed and cut and beaten raw, it's Michael Abdallah. So now that we got that straight, fuck off. Why this aggression towards Mr. Abdallah? Well, he's an asshole. Just plain and simple. He got me arrested 4 days after I got drafted, pending court charges. He's decided to take up his own defense and try to have me prosecuted as the assailant in the escape from the prison in Montreal, where we were being interrogated by an officer. There is charges against me by the officer for assault. Charges against me by Mr. Abdallah for assault. And he's the type of person that gets a rookie, gets him to go out for drinks thinking that he's your friend. He gets you to pay for the drinks, all the while he has over $15 million in the bank. So he needlessly he is not in any need of money, and quite honestly, getting a rookie to pay for your drinks because you're too fucking cheap is both a douche move and makes you seem like a fucking cunt. Oh, Mr. McPherson, I don't tolerate that type of language in here. Fuck you, Wanker. I don't care. Mr. McPherson, the police will arrive if I press this button right here. You see this button? This is a panic button, and it's used when I feel that I am not safe. It's a direct line to police headquarters, and the little light flashes. Right now I'm considering pressing this because you're showing an abnormal amount of aggression and anger, not only towards the people you talk about, but towards me for the simple fact that I am trying to help you. So if you would like me to continue, kindly calm down when you're talking to me. I have done nothing to you. I don't even know you. You have no reason towards me to be angry at all. You know what, Wanker? You come across as a real jackass. Mr. McPherson, this is your last warning. If you wish for me to press the button, kindly continue. All right, Doc, what else? Well, is there anything besides Mr. Abdallah that causes you the obscene amount of aggression that you have? Well, let's see, Doc. We're scrambling for a playoff spot with 2 games left. The Calgary Dragons are 2 points ahead of us. A win is 2 points, so do the math. We need a Calgary loss and to win one of those 2 games before we're guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. Now, if you take a look at my play as of late, I haven't been doing that fucking good. So, what you're saying is that your anger and aggression has come through your incompetence in the net. What? What was that? I'm sorry, I did not mean it like that. I meant your inability to perform to the expectations thrust upon you by the organization. No, you said incompetence. I'm fucking sorry, Wanker, but you're dressed there in a business suit holding a little pencil and fucking paper. I feel like stabbing you with that pencil right now. Mr. McPherson, I'm pressing the button. You press that fucking button, you better hope that the police get here within 30 seconds. Mr. McPherson, I'll have you know I'm moving to the other side of the room where I will continue this conversation. But for legality reasons, I'm letting you know I have a pistol loaded with a tranquilizer shot that if you even motion towards me, I will fire and it will take you down under 3 seconds. And you will be fined and charged and held in court, or held in prison until your court date, in which case you probably face jail time. Now, if you don't want to let your team down further, kindly calm yourself down and listen to what I'm saying. I'm here to help you, and that is that. All right, Doc, whatever. Now, Mr. McPherson, can you name one other thing that you've done recently that seems to have not set well with your teammates? Well, I'm throwing my stick towards the bench. Who gives a shit? Well, you seem to be sending it flying towards one player in particular, Mr. McPherson, and that player is Brandon Sawyer. Is there any reason that you have aimed your piece of equipment at Mr. Sawyer whenever you let up a goal? Well, Wanker, look at it this way. I'm warning Mr. Sawyer not to step foot on the ice. If I started the game, I'm finishing the goddamn game. I don't care what Burke says. If he tells Sawyer to go in, he tells Sawyer to step onto the ice. Sawyer just thinks about it, sees the stick flying at him, ducks, and knows better than to step foot on the ice. Burke also seems to have understood that as well, seeing as, Sawyer hasn't really come in the game after I let up a goal lately, has he? No, because I'm staying in the goddamn game. I'm going to finish the game, and I'm going to try to pull a win out of my ass. Now, lately I haven't been able to do that. Start of the season, yeah, you know what? I was doing it left, right, and center. We were struggling. Now that the team isn't struggling, I'm struggling, which is just fucking great. That's really making me happy, And that, I suppose, is a big source of my aggression. But again, we'll go back to Michael Abdallah. On a 15-game point streak, he decides that he can't score a couple more points and put us ahead in the game. Nope, he has to perform at expectations. He can't go above and beyond the Call of Duty. He has to make himself appear at least decent with a contract running out and all. He has to make himself appear decent, so possibly he can sign with another team. And you know what? Michael Abdallah is the most selfish, inconsiderate jackass I've ever come across in my life. I've tried time and again to convince him to just go right up to Burke and say, I'm resigning for the duration of my career, just like McPherson here. But you know what? He doesn't want to do that. And you want to know why? Because he doesn't have a good fucking reason, that's why. And you know what? If he's listening to this, he can take his stick and shove it up his fucking ass. And you know what, dog? You can take that fucking pencil and shove it right up your ass. You know what? Come here. Mr. McPherson, Back off, Mr. Mc... For legality reasons, Mr. McPherson has been shot with a tranquilizer. The police are on their way. End of session.